Hey there, welcome to What's on My Bookshelf. In today's video, I have decided to broach the subject of whether to DNF or not, which is a widely discussed subject in the book community. To those who are unaware of this abbreviation DNF, it means did not finish a book. Though we want to read every book that we pick up, the truth is that we cannot end up reading all the books, nor will all books end up to be winners. Some books will speak to us right in that moment when we are reading them, while others will take some time for us to connect with. And yet, there are still others that will not ignite any spark of our interest in reading them at all. So, here are 5 signs that I think means you are heading towards a DNF. Number 1, you keep telling people that you are in a reading slump. No matter which book you read, it's just not holding your interest and you don't continue reading it. Number 2, you have picked up your phone more times than you have restarted reading the same paragraph over and over again. Watching the movie or the series adaptations sounds far better than actually finishing the book. The most obvious one would be that you are actually questioning yourself whether you do not want to finish reading your current book. And most importantly, you are more than halfway through the book, but you have no idea what you have been reading so far. Some of the books that I have DNF'd over the years, which is very less actually, because I tend to be someone who do not like to DNF my books. I am one of those god awful people who like to continue reading even if the book doesn't hold my interest. And I've been telling myself, stop it, stop torturing yourself, it's time to let it go. So I have learned to at least keep the book aside. So the 3 books that have recently, by which I mean over the last couple of years, I have kept aside and may read it, though I'm not sure about it, are The Dark Half by Stephen King. I like his books. I have only read one, The Outsider, and that book was partly thriller, horrorish, instantly interspersed with supernatural elements, which is classic King style. But while that book interested the thriller geek inside me, The Dark Half was almost out and out horrorish, and I was not enjoying it. It was giving me more than creepy vibes, so I decided to just keep it aside. And it's been more than a year I have kept it aside, and I don't know if I'll ever go back to reading it. I must have read around 50 to 60 pages. I don't remember if I've done more than that. The second book that I have DNF'd is The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. I have to admit that the reason I bought that book was mostly because I was impressed with the cover. So it was actually a cover buy for me. But once I started reading it, it just wasn't holding my interest. I just couldn't get into the characters, the story, the plot. Nothing was interesting me, and it was mostly making me confused as well. It also has a second part, which is also disappointing because I don't know if I want to read it at all. But I do want to give it a chance because why not? But for now I have kept it aside. I have kind of DNF'd it. The third book that I have DNF'd is Agatha Christie's The Poirot collection. I had purchased a 3-in-1 omnibus kind of book, but it was the language, the setting, the characters, the language, everything was making me feel bored, and I just couldn't see myself continuing to read it. So I decided to just keep it aside. My way of DNFing it, really. These are the 3 books that I have kind of DNF'd. So the question is whether should you really DNF it, or is there something else that you can do? I think these are the 5 things you should consider doing if you do decide to DNF a book. Number 1, give it 100 pages. 100 or less for sure, but reach towards 100 pages. If the book doesn't hold your interest by then, I would definitely say it's not worth continuing to read. But you never know, maybe on the 101st page you may start getting interested in it. But I think the 100-page mark is the perfect cutoff in case, of course, you would clearly know if you don't want to read it within 25 to 50 pages for sure. But if you're someone who's obsessive about wanting to finish a book but feeling guilty that you're not finishing it, I would suggest to give it 100 pages. If even by 100 pages you cannot finish a book, I mean, you cannot find it interesting, then I suggest you to just DNF it. There is always going to be another time that you can pick it up back. Second thing you can do is check your mood. Maybe you're not in the mood to read a romantic book, or maybe you're not in the mood to read a thriller. I know I wasn't in the mood to read horror because I'm not a fan of horror books. I don't like it. I'm first of all a scaredy cat, and I think the imagination is always scarier than actually seeing things. So I tend to think, over visualize things, and sometimes I will not be able to sleep at night because I keep thinking about what I have read. And really, I am never in the mood to read horror, though I do like reading books that have supernatural elements to it, because that is kind of what makes a thriller or a suspense mystery elevate, get elevated. So you should check your mood. If you're not in the mood to read your current read, maybe that is why you feel like DNFing it. So you can definitely ask yourself, am I in the mood to read this? And just keep it aside and then take it back again when your mood strikes to read such a book. Third one is be fair in your review. I always emphasize this, that even if I didn't like a book, even if I've given it 2 stars or 1 star, I always end my review by saying, just because I did not enjoy this book doesn't mean you won't. Every person has a different taste, a unique perception of a book. So I feel like every author, every book should be given the chance to be read. Because what you have liked, I may dislike, and what I have disliked, you may end up loving it. So I think people should be fair in their review. When they give a review, they should make it a point to say that, I had to DNF this because it was just not my cup of tea. But doesn't mean that you may not enjoy it. Sometimes reading a book is all about being in the right place in the right time. So if you are not in the mood to read a fantasy book or a thriller book, and you are in the mood to read a romance, you may end up giving it a 5 star, but somebody else may have ended up giving it 3 2 stars. So it's all about the mood also. So therefore I would really suggest you to be fair in your reviews, because I have read a lot of reviews that has just been brutal by saying, this is such a horrible book, I had to DNF it by 25%, I could not read more than few pages. So I've seen those kind of reviews, and believe me, when I see those reviews, I feel like, should I even give this book a chance? But I know I have enjoyed books that others have DNF'd. So really, to be fair is all that you need to be if you do DNF a book. Fourth thing that I would like to tell you would be, find out what didn't work for you. Like for me, pacing is very important. If the book doesn't hook me in within the first page, I know I may not end up liking this book. More often than not, if I have enjoyed the first 2 pages, then I know I will end up enjoying and continuing to read this book, even if it takes some time probably. But sometimes the characters may not be interesting, sometimes the plot may not be interesting, but the pacing can work. I remember one of the books that I read, Lies, I think, by Mr. Logan. It was a thriller. I'm not sure of the name of the author, something Logan. It was called Lies. I will add it in the video when I edit it, which book it was. But I was not enjoying it so much, but the pace of the book was really good. Like, I had to keep reading it, even though I was like wondering, what the hell is happening? I don't think I'm going to read this anymore. But I ended up finishing that book within a day or 2 because of the pace. Even though a part of me was like, I don't think I can continue reading it, because I was not impressed with the characters. I was not sure if I was being misled, basically, because thrillers have a way to mislead you. The blurb will say one thing, but the plot line will be something else. You know what I mean. So that was one book that I really gave a chance because of the pace. So you should find out what doesn't work for you, and then decide why you decided to DNF a book. Maybe you can pick it up again later. I would like to emphasize on the fact that even if you do DNF a book, there is always a chance that you may end up going back to that book later on and may actually enjoy reading it. So therefore, I think not reading a book unless it is given for review purposes, which I'm in the gray area. I have no idea what to do if it's a review copy. If you're participating in a blog tour, then what do? I have no idea, because for me it's personal. I would finish that book even if I did not enjoy it, but I will not be brutal in my review, because it's not fair to the author just because I did not enjoy it for me to just rip apart that book. Though that is what I would wish to, but I would probably critique it, but not criticize it that much, for sure. I would just find out what didn't work for me, but what could work out for others, the pros and the cons of that book. So this is what I think you should do in the case you have decided to DNF a book. So I would like to finish off by saying that when in doubt, remember that reading is not a competition, right? So enjoy with your bookish reads the adventures that you go along in these books. And when you find out that a book is not meant for you or it's not working for you, follow your heart. Listen to what your mind or your heart is saying and just follow that and let it go. Trust me, there are plenty of books out there waiting for you to be read. I mean, our TBR piles are not getting any shorter, right? Your next favorite read is right around that corner. So yeah, tell me, have you ever DNF'd a book? When do you decide to stop reading or to DNF a book and decide to keep it away, or maybe even reread it again later on? Drop us a comment below and let us know your thoughts. I hope you liked this video. I will see you all in another one. Till then, stay safe. Bye.